Welcome to The Craze in 10 or Less. This is the show where I give it to you in 10 minutes or under, and if I don't, I don't know what happened. Anyway, it's been 10 years. You're working on the same project. No traction. Is it time to quit? That's the topic of the day. I'm Sam the Crazy Man Vera. Stop acting up. Let's get it! All right. What's up, everybody? I know it's been a minute. I've been traveling for work, and I've been doing conventions, and I've been doing the book signing at Free Comic Book Day at Geek Out Comics. Shout out to Geek Out Comics. You guys rock. Anyway, so while at Free Comic Book Day, I was there with a bunch of peers of mine, and I was there with a writer and creator who's coming up really fast in the game, Paul Gomez, and we were debating. We had a nice, healthy debate on whether or not you should just drop that project and try something else, right? So his argument was if, he knows a lot of people that have been working on the same project for 10 years and it hasn't gotten any traction, maybe they should drop that project and try something new. Right? And a new project or whatever it is. Maybe the story doesn't relate. It's not compelling. It's whatever it is. Maybe it's whatever it is. You should drop it. And I didn't agree with that. And I'm going to tell you why. And I have many reasons why. But we'll start with this reason. First of all, every person's circumstance is different. What do you mean by that, Sam? I'll tell you what I mean by that. So, you could be working on a project for 10 years, but you could get sidetracked. Whether it's health reasons, whether it's financial reasons, whether it's demand on your time restraints, whether it's, family. There's so many things that could impact your ability to be able to market your book. Because marketing and promoting your book and getting it into the right hands into the audience is a full-time job. So is creating, right? So if you're an artist, you know how long it takes to draw a page. If you're a writer, you know how long it takes to write a script, dialogue, pacing, panels, angles, direction, all that stuff, character development. So now you have to go out and promote it. And you have to go out and you got to find the money to go to conventions. You have to find the money, to build a website or whatever it is. It costs. And all those added costs, unfortunately, are investments because they don't have an initial payoff, right? So a person's circumstance is going to be different. So it's not a blanket statement. What I don't agree with is a one-size-fits-all. And I'm sorry for the mic. I hit it and it just went off. So I don't agree with a one-size-fits-all, right? So you have to look at case by case. Now, there are many creators out there, and I didn't do my research because I only have a few hours today. I have to go to work tonight. I have a meeting tonight, and then I'm flying out in the morning for a week-long training. So I didn't have time to do research. But I tell you, there are a lot of creators out there that have been working on the same character for many, many, many years, the same story, and they're doing it locally. And it just took one shot where somebody saw it and picked it up and said, hey, we want to publish you. Or, hey, we want to option this. Or, hey, this can be something great. So the next part of it is this. There's two types of creatives, in my opinion, in one man's opinion. Don't come hating at me. I believe there's two types. The creator that creates himself, self-fulfillment, they love what they do, they love the characters they developed, and they're having fun. And the creator that creates for others because they're just looking to make money, they're capitalizing on the trend, and they're just trying to go from project to project, right? So you have to determine which one you are, right? So you may be the creator that says, I just want something that's going to be a hit that's going to make me money. So I'm going to keep playing until I find that right thing that's going to make me money. And there's nothing wrong with that. You do you. But then there's going to be the one that I just create for myself. Like I tell you, we all personalize things, and we all think that whatever we create, it's amazing, right? I have several projects. I have multiple titles, right? And what I realize is that when I'm at conventions, people gravitate to Duty over my other projects like Forbidden or Catch the Crazies. So the question is going to be, what do I put my energy on? Now, I'm that guy that took a 10 years off. I created Duty in 2005. I left the game in late 2008, early 2009. I didn't come back to 2019. So am I one of those guys that should just hang it all up? Then I come back into the game during COVID. The lockdown and things changed. Right? And if you measured me against my crowdfunding, then you probably say, Sam, I would just drop it. You're not making the tens of thousands of dollars that other people are making with your character. You haven't even broke 100 backers for one single campaign. You should give it up. My rebuttal to that is, yeah, you're right. I never broke 100 on my Kickstarter, on my crowdfunding. But I break 100 at conventions. I sell 100 copies minimum at conventions, right? So I just did 2 conventions and a guest appearance at a comic shop within a 4-week period, 4 or 5 week period. Within that time frame, 240 books were moved. All There's an Alien in My Toilet, right? I've never sold that many on Kickstarter. So if I was just measured on crowdfunding, you're right. Maybe I should drop that project and start something new. I'm not getting mass appeal. The difference is when I'm out there in the market and I'm talking to the consumer and the fans, they're embracing it. Number one, why? They get to talk to me and they get to see the book, open it, and touch it. There's a disconnect on crowdfunding with an all ages comic book. For me, when you don't have name recognition. So the circumstance is different. So I am motivated and inspired and eager to go out more and do more appearances at the right shows. The bigger shows are not the right shows for me. The more smaller localized shows are the right, because I'm not competing with celebrities and cosplayers, right? So I was just at Waco and at the Central Texas Comic Con, and Duty was a hit, right? But there weren't all these big distractions that people were going for. It was more, comic centric, which is why Duty did well. So my argument is, don't quit because of pressure of that you need to make a hit and you need to make money. If you're doing it what you love, we all want to make money. That's a fact. I'm not going to discount that. We all want to make money. It is what it is. But do what you love to do and don't listen to the noise, because everybody has an opinion. And I'm not bashing at anybody. Paulie G has his opinion. I have mine. What I'm saying is, look at the circumstances first. Now, where I may agree with Paul is if you were doing that consecutively for 10 years and you didn't have any of those distractions, you didn't have any of those things, and you were out there promoting and you were at conventions and you're just not getting that return on investment and you're losing money over and over again, yeah, you may want to consider dropping that project and starting something new. So on that end, I do agree. But on the other end, if you're going to chase the dollar, it's going to be a painful process. But if you're going to chase your heart and value and do what you love and have fun doing it, then take it as it comes and don't put a clock to it. Because unfortunately, everything's about timing. You never know when. You never know when. As long as you keep grinding, and tell the best story that you can and have fun doing it, it'll show up. It'll show up in your work. What are your thoughts? What do you think on this? You think I'm crazy? You think Paul's right? Whatever. Hey, let's talk about it. You want me and Paul to go live and debate this issue? Let us know. If I get 10 comments minimum, if we get 10 comments in this video stream saying, hey, we love to hear you guys talk it out, I'll set it up. But I need at least 10. I need to know that there's a demand for this. So, but again, follow your heart. Do what's best for you. If you are just want to go from project to project and just make money and just keep, selling your project, do it. do it. Don't look back. But whatever you decide to do, don't do it because of peer pressure. Do it because you want to do it. Don't do it because of opinions. Do it because you want to do it. Ultimately, it's your decision, and you got to look yourself in the mirror and you got to say, hey, I'm comfortable with this. So that was that. By the way, hey, have you noticed? Boom! It's been delivered. It's shipping now. So A Kid in a Comic, the newspaper, is hitting stores now. It's also available for order on their website at akidinacomic.com. And Duty is a comic strip in A Kid in a Comic. Here it is. Bam! Look at that. Duty is a comic strip in A Kid in a Comic. So it's featured tons of amazing artists and creators. This is available at akidinacomic.com. Talk to your local comic shop if you want them to carry the newspaper. It is fantastic. It's an ode to the classic days of comic strip making, and I'm excited that Duty's a part of this. And Kickstarter has ended. Thank you everybody who supported the campaign. Expect to receive your rewards sometime late June, early July. Look out for your surveys. If you like this episode, hit that thumbs up, like, subscribe, share it with a friend, leave comments below. With that said, I'm Sam the Crazy Man Vera. This is the Crazy Channel Less. You guys have a blessed day. Peace.